So we are here at Islands of Adventure all the time, eating the amazing food and drinks they have here to offer. So I thought today it'd be really fun to run down our top 7 restaurants here at the park. So today we're gonna go around the parks. We're gonna start at number 7, work our way all the way down to that magical number 1. And along the way, we'll give you guys our top recommendations at each restaurant. So let's start out with number 7. So before we kick this list off, I just want to say that everything on this list is our opinions, and somebody else might have a number 1, and that's completely fine. And what I want you to do is leave that number 1 in the comments. I don't care what it is. I want you to stand up on your soapbox, and if it's the Starbucks at the front of the park, I want you to let the people know and fight for your rights to have Starbucks as your number 1. I don't know, but let's get this list to actually start.
So to kick off the list at number 7, we are in Toon Lagoon with Comic Strip Cafe. Comic Strip Cafe, the menu kind of does look similar to a lot of the restaurants around here. They have cheeseburgers, they have pizza, they have salads. The only reason we included this and not some of the other ones that are similar is because Comic Strip Cafe has an Asian cuisine section of their menu. They offer a ton of different kinds of ramen. The ramen is absolutely delicious. They have tofu ramen, they have beef bulgogi ramen. You don't really see ramen on a menu at a theme park, and you can get ramen here all year long. It's on their regular menu, so it's not a specialty item. So when you enter Comic Strip Cafe, it looks like you're entering a comic book itself. You can see the pictures and the words on the wall, like you can actually read the comics, which is super, super cool. They've got a ton of different tables. They've got AC blowing like crazy, so it's a nice place to get away from the heat. They also offer mobile ordering, which is awesome. You can order ahead, go in there, pick your table, put the table number into your app, and then they deliver it right to your table. Comic Strip Cafe is awesome, but I'm super excited to get to number 1, so let's keep going.
So number 6 on our list is over here in the Lost Continent, and that is Fire Eater's Grill. It has recently shot into our top 7 list. So what you have here at this quick service restaurant is gyros, chicken fingers, chicken stingers, and a whole bunch of really, really good treats that we just had recently. We've never had before, and they're super, super good. So the gyros come in 2 styles. You can either get them with the chicken tenders, or the way that me and Saber love getting them is with the falafels. Now you can get them as a combo or just by themselves, but the combos come with a choice of a side of hummus or fries and a choice of a treat. Now the treats that they have here are like really crazy delicious. They have a edible cookie dough and some honey puffs. The honey puffs were amazing. The edible cookie dough, I mean, you can get them at your local grocery store, but the honey puffs were so good. I would highly suggest those, but I would strongly suggest, if you're getting the combo, to get it with the hummus and not the fries, because the hummus is so good. And then if you put the hummus on top of your gyro, it'll take you to some place you'd never been before. So I highly suggest doing that. A tip that we have for the Fire Eater's Grill is to utilize the mobile checkout. The mobile checkout here at Fire Eater's Grill is super, super quick. The last time we used it, we literally placed the order, and then not even a minute later, it was out on that pickup window. So there's a line where you can normally order, and there's also a separate line for the mobile pickup, and nobody for some reason uses the mobile pickup, or it's just so fast that never a line builds. But if you're eating at this place during lunch or prime dinner times, I strongly suggest downloading the Universal app and purchasing your food on the app for your mobile order. So now, my only gripe with this restaurant is that it is outside. You are in the elements of Florida, and in the summer like we are now, it is steaming hot. So you're outside and there's no tables at all. They moved all the tables here in front of Poseidon's Fury now that it's closed, but this is like a prime seating for some reason. Everybody loves sitting over here in the back. It's kind of relaxing. You got the little waterfall. Music's, you know, very calming in a very busy place. So not very many choices of places to sit, but other than that, it's a great place.
So coming in at number 5 is 3 Broomsticks here in Hogsmeade. Of course, we had to put this on the list just because Harry Potter World is a staple. When you come here to Universal, you have to visit Harry Potter World. The theming in 3 Broomsticks is beautiful. I just recently finished all of the Harry Potter movies, and it is insane how exact to detail this restaurant is compared to the movies. It's just beautiful. You have to come in here and look around. They have a ton of space inside. It's air conditioned. They have big tables for big groups. They have small tables for little groups. It's really good if you have a family. You can sit down in the AC. They have a lot of different options. They have English food, but they also have stuff that kids would like. So the menu here at Three Broomsticks is your typical English cuisine. They do have things like shepherd's pie and fish and chips, but some of our favorite things to get here are breakfast. If you come here during EPA early in the morning and you want to get breakfast, this is definitely the spot for you. The breakfast was delicious. They have croissants, they have eggs, they have toast. The typical breakfast, but it was delicious. So they do offer all of the types of butterbeer, hot, frozen, regular, potted cream. They have all the butterbeers here. They offer the mobile ordering here. You use the Universal app, you pick your table, they bring the food to you. One of our favorite things is this is also connected to Hogshead, the bar, so you can go get a drink, you can chill, you can also sit down and get dinner here. It's kind of a versatile option. But the reason it's not higher on the list is just because other things are more likable for us. But if you're a Harry Potter fan, you can't miss this. The theming's amazing, the food is delicious. Definitely one of our favorite spots.
So we have made it all the way back here to Toon Lagoon for number 4, which is gonna be Wimpys. Now Wimpys is a quick service restaurant. It is in the back of Toon Lagoon by Popeyes, the water ride with the rafts and you get wet. It's a whole thing. It is a fantastic place if you love burgers and you love fries, because this is the best burger you'll get here at both Islands of Adventure and at Universal Studios next door. Their fries are to die for. They're curly fries, they're nice and seasoned and delicious, and Wimpys is one of the only places you can get Dole Whip here at this park. Usually Disney's known for their Dole Whip, but the Dole Whip here at Wimpys is really, really good as well. There's also a black bean burger for my vegetarians out there that is actually pretty good here at Wimpys. A lot of the other restaurants do have vegetarian vegan burgers, but they're just so-so. This one over here, we tried it. Fantastic. So it is a very small little restaurant. You just walk up to the window, grab your food and leave. So my only gripe is that it's outside. So you're in the elements in the summer like we're in now. It is extremely hot. So you would have to embrace the heat, sit outside. My second gripe with it is that there's very limited seating. There's probably about like 5 or 6 tables there. So if it's very busy, you're gonna be eating on like one of these rocks over here behind me, or, you know, just standing up and eating. Kinda sucks, but the food makes up for it. It is really, really good.
Coming in at number 3 is Confisco's. It's located in the port of entry. I apologize, I'm talking kind of quiet, but we are inside of Confisco's and there's people around us that are trying to enjoy their dinners, so I'm trying to be respectful of their time and be a little bit more quiet than I normally would be. So the cuisine at Confisco's is kind of all over the place. There's like, they have American food like cheeseburgers and sandwiches and wraps, but they also have like pork belly sandwiches, they have pasta, they have pad thai, they have noodle bowls. So a few of our favorite things at Confisco's are the ahi tuna nachos, the BLTA, and the sticky ribs. All are delicious. They also have a lot for like children and families. There's something for everyone here. It is a sit-down restaurant. It's inside, so you do have a server come to your table. You do have to tip. But they have a lot of different tables. There's a lot of room for big groups. It's indoors, away from the heat. The theming here in Confisco's is amazing. It's beautiful. It's like an old port. They have like the really pretty light fixtures. They have like the stones on the walls. Everything in here is beautiful. Honestly, I'm trying to look around. It's like really beautiful. They've got windows at the top, so like the daylight comes in. It's really nice in here. So in addition to the theming, we also really like Confisco's because it has the backwater bar attached to it. They have a ton of signature drinks that are delicious, but they also have a lot of non-alcoholic drinks like fruit slushes, milkshakes, a lot of different options for like kids or people who don't drink alcohol, so that's awesome. Everybody's included. So it is definitely safer to get a reservation during like weekends or the busy times in the park, so just go ahead and book the reservation, secure your table, and come try Confisco's. We do have a lot of foods that we really, really like, but there are a few that aren't really our favorite, so that's why it's not our top choice, but it's up there because Confisco's is really, really good. So if you're looking for somewhere to go inside, away from the heat, and you have children or a large group, honestly, if you have a small group too, Confisco's is a really good option.
So number 2 on our list is Green Eggs and Ham. It is one of our favorite quick service restaurants. It's located right here in Seuss Landing, right at the beginning of the park. You can't miss it. It's a giant green ham, but they have such good food. So all the food here are Tots inspired food, which sounds kind of boring, but it's not at all. And wait until you try it. It's amazing. So they have buffalo chicken tots, carnitas tots, and our favorite, this is something that I wish I could eat every day, the pizza tots. It's so fantastic. It blows your mind every time. Like, these are just tater tots with pepperoni, but it's just not. It's a whole different thing. Try it, trust me. But everything is on the cheaper end here, cheaper end in theme park food world. So everything's around $10 here. It's really, really awesome. You can actually get green eggs and ham here with green eggs, ham, and tots. They're super good. If you get the Who Hash, which is corned beef, onions, white cheese sauce, the tots, it comes in a Who Hash can. It's awesome. This whole place is awesome. You really need to try this. It's obviously our number 2 for a reason, even though it's just a quick service and you have to sit outside in the elements. The food just speaks for itself. It makes up for all of it. It's amazing. Please, please, please come and try it. But anyway, on to our number 1.
So finally we reached number 1. We're here back in the Lost Continent for Mythos. Mythos has been our favorite for years. We've been coming here for upwards of 5 years and we've tried almost everything in the parks and nothing has ever topped Mythos. So of course it's gonna be our number 1. Mythos is like a Greek Mediterranean cuisine. It is an inside sit-down restaurant, so you do have to like tip your server. It is a little bit more upscale, a little bit more expensive than some of the quick service restaurants, but the food is so delicious. So the theming inside of Mythos is immaculate. You have to go in there and look. They have all the tables are decorated. It's right across from Poseidon's Fury, so the theming of Poseidon's Fury is also like transformed into the restaurant. They have water features around the tables and fountains and statues. It's just beautiful. Honestly, I would go in there just to look around and leave, but they have all sorts of entrees and appetizers. They have like pad thai, they have seafood, but our favorite entree of all time is the fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese. It is delicious. I'm not lying to you. Please go and try it. It is like an upward scale grilled cheese and tomato soup dish. It comes with pork belly. It comes with a soup on the plate. It's delicious. Can't go wrong with the grilled cheese and tomato soup, but this one is way more delicious than you can make at home. So another thing I have to mention is Mythos is a ton of other people's favorite restaurants, so you definitely have to make a reservation. It books out for days. So definitely if you're wanting to visit Mythos, make a reservation either online or the Universal app. Definitely the day before or a couple days before, because they do fill up. The line is normally out the door when you walk by, because it was casually nominated for the world's best theme park restaurant, so a lot of other people agree with us that it is their favorite, so definitely make a reservation or you probably won't be able to see it. So we're actually gonna go to Mythos and eat dinner right now, so that'll be it for the video today. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you love the video, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more of us, click the video below me. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.